Hi Cancer, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for May 2021, your monthly reading, or actually whenever you click into this video. So we're going to check into your current energies. We'll see what Spirit wants you to focus on, and then we'll just get some general in the last row. And after that, I hope you'll stick with me because we're going to get into how your person feels about you. Usually the readings end up being love, but if we pick up on something that is work related, we'll focus on that as well. And it looks like you're focused on your money. Wow. Cancer. This is amazing. Your current energy looks incredible. Okay, wow. This is just beautiful. Okay, so the overall energy right now is the Three of Wands. So you could be dealing with a fire sign, a Leo, Sag, or Aries. I see that you're finally walking away from things that don't work for you. This is a really big indication that you're finally starting to see the forest for the trees, is what I just heard. It's like you're holding on to how far you've come and recognizing that as painful as it was, especially over this Scorpio full moon, to let go of the things, people, family, whatever it was in your life, you're finally starting to see the path forward. Like it's starting to really become clear that you've made the right decisions in letting go of those things that just don't work for you. And you seem like you're holding really steady is the energy that I'm picking up. Let's get into it and see what else we have for you for May. Now, your current energy looks incredible. So we've got the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Empress. I feel like something that you've been working really, really hard on is finally coming to pass. With the King of Pentacles, this is like a focus on reaching a level that you hadn't reached, or they just said that maybe you're going to get a new offer from a job. Something that you've been really focused on is starting to level up. And not only is it going to make you more money than I think you expected, but it's also going to make you really, really happy. And I think you're coming to a place where you're finally finding stability. And then the Empress energy is really coming into your own. So again, if you're walking away from the people and the situations that weren't working for you, then this says that you're finally in that place, like your spiritual energy is starting to become more balanced. You're really stepping up into your full potential, and that's going to reflect back into not only the relationships that you invite into your life, if you will, moving forward, but it's also going to affect your money, how you feel about yourself, how grounded you feel, sorry, and how easy it is now moving forward to have all the things that you've been wanting for so long. This is really great energy. Okay, so let's see what else we get. Now, what Spirit wants you to recognize is that as you release these burdens, which is exactly what they're saying that you've done, and it's almost kind of like a congratulations for having released something. We're going to find out what that was. It looks like a relationship that you had put some energy into, a lot of energy. It feels as though you were waiting for things to move forward. You were waiting for things to grow, and they just weren't growing. But you knew what was going to make you happy. Maybe this person that you were dealing with was so focused on their work that they didn't have the energy to put into the relationship. But I think you've always known deep down exactly what you deserve. You may not have gotten it in the past, but that's okay. You took the lessons from those. To me, this is saying that you've learned the lessons and you're putting down all of that angst about what may have gone wrong, or maybe some decisions that you had made where you were hard on yourself, where you've stayed in relationships too long because you're such a love that you really wanted to do everything you could to make them work and try to find happiness. You know, Cancers, you're all about trying to fill other people's cups. You're all about giving love to the nth degree. I mean, this is the 9 of Cups. I'm sorry, I think I said the 10. But you're all about giving to everybody else before you give back to yourself. And I think you realized finally that this isn't going to work anymore. It's not beneficial to you. It's not good for your health. It's not good for your ability to focus on work and create the things in your life that you really want, or to focus on beautiful things like, let's say you're creative and you want to do those creative projects. They're really recognizing that you've put this behind you now and you're not going to continue to put your efforts into those things. It feels very lighthearted. So if this is someone that you were recently involved with, or this is a relationship you're in and you don't feel fulfilled emotionally, because that's what this is telling me, we'll check when we go into your partner's energy at the end of this. If I didn't mention that in the beginning, we're going to check into their energy and your energy. Then you're moving away from it, realizing that you need to find someone who's going to fill up every single one of those cups, not just 1 or 2 of them. Okay, and then moving forward, we've got the Death card, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the King of Wands. So this is telling me, okay, so there's a relationship in the past that triggered you to go through a transformation. At the time, it may have been because there were money issues, either on your part or their part, and things couldn't move forward. But this relationship catapulted you into your transformation. So whatever the lessons were that you had to learn from that were super, super important. Now, I do sense that this person still has a lot of passion for you. So I wouldn't be surprised at all if this is, not only are they still watching, but they want to come back and tell you that they've worked on themselves. They realize that what they had with you was more passionate than anything they've experienced, and that they're sorry that they couldn't settle down or give you everything that you deserved, and that they too have been through a transformation. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. It feels really strongly like this person wants to come forward and explain to you all the things that may have happened. Maybe they had, again, difficulty financially, and they didn't want to express that at the time. And now it's like, oh, everything's changed. I've gone through this big transformation. My money's better. I'm more stable. I see that maybe you're transforming. Maybe this is a better time for us to try to work things out. Whatever it is, they're coming in, and they're coming in with a lot. They have a lot to say, and it feels very passionate. We're going to get into clarifying and see if this person is actually coming with what it takes, if you want them back, if you don't want them back. All right, so let's clarify the King of Pentacles. They keep focusing on the fact that you're coming up in your job. It just feels like something's coming towards you. If you're waiting on a message, I know this is a general reading, but it feels really, really powerful, and I can't just ignore it. It's too much, too good. Too good. Whatever it is that you're waiting on, it's coming, and it's really going to light you up. Because the Empress, regardless of your male or female, is all about feeling empowered, feeling like the efforts that you've put in are paying off. So we have the 10 of Wands in reverse, which is perfect, and then we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Hierophant. And then we have the Lover's card. Okay, so this current energy is focusing on putting down the burdens of relationships, again, that haven't worked for you. So, like I said before, I feel like there's someone that's coming back that's going to tell you that they're extremely passionate about you. But your energy seems to be more focused on letting go of not just the burdens, but letting go of the pains of the past. I can't focus on that enough. It's recognizing very specifically, I don't know if you got a chance to watch my Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces about narcissist, but it's almost as if you've realized now that a lot of the relationships you had may have been narcissistic, and they were there to teach you some really valuable lessons. And now you've come to this place where you're putting that all behind you. none of it really matters anymore. Yes, it hurt. Yes, it was painful. Yes, there was a lot of lessons to learn. But with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, people who don't bring stability to your life are not going to be welcome anymore. You've come to this understanding now where you not only trust your intuition, but this is also telling me that it's enhanced to the point where someone can't even get past the front door. Let's put it that way. That's what they just said. You're going to meet people and know immediately. You're going to sense whether it be friends or a love, interest, or something of the sort. Like, it's not going to take as long for you to realize what type of person they are so that you can cut through the BS quickly and not put your energy and efforts and or finances into a person who isn't going to meet your needs. This is saying you've come to a different level spiritually. You're at this place where you have full understanding where you are, how far you've come, the lessons you had to learn, and feeling yourself. That's a great thing. Knowing those things doesn't have to be about arrogance. This isn't an arrogant energy at all. This is just recognizing that you aren't going to let them get past a certain point if they don't immediately, if you don't immediately sense that they're going to be worth putting the energy into. Okay, so let's clarify the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles. Again, I pick up on this energy of someone who might have felt like they just couldn't move forward. And I think they had an inability to show love in a way that you show love. And it could have been really difficult for you to understand. As much as you want people, you want to love them to the point where they feel so good that they can return the love, but it just doesn't work that way. So we have the Six of Wands, the Strength card, and the Page of Pentacles. So if you're looking for new love, the Six of Wands says, because you've had the strength to get through these really difficult tests, this tells me that the universe is going to bring you in someone that's going to just rock your world. This is going to be like a celebration, victory over completing all these lessons. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. So this new person that I'm sensing could come in with a small offer. It could be somebody who's a tad bit younger than you, again, male or female. They always bring me to the blue in this bird. You might meet someone and they might be wearing blue, or you're wearing blue right now, and this message might be specifically for you. They really want you to focus on continuing to build your strength, because that's what's going to bring the things to you that you desperately want in your life right now. So if this offer is a little bit small, I think you're going to recognize that this person has attributes that you admire. Let's get a little bit more information and see if we can see. And again, we'll go through whoever it is that you're thinking about and how you're feeling after we finish this up. Show me what the Death card, the Queen of Cups, big transformation, Page of Wands in reverse, and then we have the Five of Swords. This is you, again, with the Page of Wands. If this person was watching you in the past, you're not going to tolerate peeping Toms. You're not going to tolerate people who just watch from a distance. Like, why? Why bother? This is where you stand right now. Fully loving yourself for exactly who you are. Knowing that it doesn't matter how many people watch. If they don't come to you correctly and if they don't offer you the things that you're looking for, you're not going to waste your time anymore. That Hierophant really speaks of not only a higher level of commitment, but waiting for the person that you'd be willing to marry. And if you've already been married in the past, it doesn't matter. If you're looking for marriage again, that's what you're waiting for. That person who's going to meet all of those requirements. And you can have those. There's nothing wrong with having requirements in a relationship. We need specific things. And I think now you're going to have a better ability of expressing that to people. You're expressing your love clearly. There's no confusion about how you feel. They're going to know right off the bat who you are and what you bring to the table. And then with the Five of Swords in reverse, that tells me you're not going to compete with other people for someone. You're not going to fight for anyone's love. because you know exactly who you are and what you deserve. This is laying all that BS in the past, and if this King of Wands comes towards you, you're not going to fight with this person. You're probably not even going to take a look at what they have to offer, to be honest with you. I don't think you're interested anymore. I think you're more interested in what could possibly be new. Okay, so let's go ahead and get these up. While I'm doing this, please do think about the person that you want information on. Your person, if you're coming here to find out about a current relationship, an ex, whatever it is that's on your mind, I want to get that energy, and we will look into the one you're questioning about. Tell me about Cancer's person. Tell me about Cancer's person. How do they feel about Cancer? I feel this person's energy is really strong. They're determined they're going to come back and have this conversation with you. If you're not wanting somebody from the past, you can put that out there so that they don't show up. Okay, so they feel like there's unfinished business. They desperately want to make this work with you. They're definitely coming back in, and they're going to let you know that they are in a completely stable place now. This was probably somebody you thought was going to be your wish fulfillment. You wanted, let's get into it. Okay, so the Seven of Cups. I feel like this is you having options. Again, not taking little options, just waiting for the right one. So their energy is the World in reverse, which tells me that this is not done for them. You may have closed out the cycle, but this person hasn't, and they want to move towards you and say, listen, I really want this to be, this is like a victory. I want a victory with you. I want to tell you exactly how I'm feeling. I'm extremely passionate. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, an Aquarius. I'm getting strong fire, so a Leo, Sag, or an Aries. And then with the King of Pentacles, this is all about telling you how stable they are. They know the mistakes that they may have made, or if you're in this current relationship, this person really wants to make this work with you. They want, if there's been a slight break, they want a new beginning, but they definitely want to make it work. So this is not done. If you're in a current relationship and you're wondering how this person feels, they're extremely focused on making sure that things are stable. They want stability in the relationship. But if this is somebody that was from your past that you're wondering if they may be coming back, they definitely are. They want to speak up. The Ace of Wands is very passionate, wanting a new beginning, realizing where the mistakes were and wanting to correct them, and letting you know that they're in a stable place now. They may not have been before. Maybe they had played a little bit of games, and maybe they had other people, and that's why the Seven of Cups, there was too many options. So for your energy, we've got the Star card. Again, this is, I feel like you're focused on fulfilling yourself. The King of Cups, loving on yourself. Again, male or female, it really doesn't matter. And then the Two of Wands, not looking back. You don't want to look back in the past. You want to look into the future, because you're focused on being emotionally fulfilled. And you know your value, you know your worth, you know all those things. So again, like I said before, you're not going to tolerate that. You're not going to carry the burden of other people's BS. Let's put it that way. You've done that too much in your life. You don't want to do it anymore. This is a great sign to me, because it means that you've gotten beyond a certain understanding of what it takes to make a relationship stable, healthy, and happy. And this is really just brushing that all away so that you can find that one that's going to make you happy. And if you're willing to work on it with a current relationship, most definitely I see that you love this person very much, but you do not, it's feeling like it's kind of a burden right now. Maybe there's been some instability and you just want to work things out. I'm going to get a couple clarifiers for that, and then we're going to get the romance angels. Let's see what the outcome is. Tell me what the outcome is for Cancer. Yep, Okay, so not running away. We've got the King of Cups in reverse and then the Devil card. So you're just going to be very clear that you don't want someone who is emotionally unavailable or lies, cheats, steals, and all of those things. Maybe you felt like this person was super toxic and could never stand still. Maybe they were in and out of your life. And if they're emotionally unavailable, and this is somebody from your past, then you don't want this anyway. If you're in a current relationship, this is saying that you need to have a conversation about what things are toxic, because that's where the burdens are. And if you really do believe that this is toxic, or they're emotionally unavailable, or you think that they've cheated in the past, then obviously you need to make that choice for yourself about not staying in it. This is not guaranteeing that that's it. You just don't want to tolerate that kind of toxic behavior. Okay, so let's get the Romance Angels and the Lover's Oracle. What do you have for Cancer? This is for Cancer for May. Okay. So we have very soon, new love, and unrequited love. So as we talked about, very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So if this, like I said, if you want the past person and you want to work through that, you know what it's going to take to make that happen. And then with new love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. You could be in this currently, and you want to work through these problems to make this love work. And if you really do put the effort in, I do believe it's going to end up working out beautifully. And then unrequited love, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So there could be several different scenarios. If you don't feel like this is going to work out with the current person because it's just too much, there's too much instability, or they don't offer enough love, that could be talking to that. I feel like we've got all three people. All right, and then we'll get a little bit of advice from the Lover's Oracle. Thank you guys for sticking with me. Look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. It's actually, sorry, I keep stumbling over my words. This is actually a really great message. Whatever it is that you're feeling, really pay close attention to it. Like I talked about, you've come to a place where you understand yourself. You know now that you have to trust your gut. You're paying attention to it more than you probably have in the past, and it's helped you get through these difficult relationships. All right, so let's close this out with a couple of cards from the Oracle deck. We have Serendipity. Beautiful. That means things are definitely coming to an end and you're starting into the new beginnings. This is 18, which reduces to a 9. This is where I saw you not only in the job, but in relationships, and just feeling a lot lighter, putting down, you know, all those issues from the past and really feeling light and lighthearted. And then we have 16, all that glitters. This is what's coming to you. This is really beautiful energy. It's a 16 reduces to a 7. I think of that as God, the universe, your angels. Everything around you is starting to turn to gold. So whatever you're putting your energy in, they just wanted to say the message is whatever you touch turns to gold. So have faith. If you're starting out with something new, the things are going to start moving forward quickly. And then by the book, 11. This to me says there could have been someone that felt like a past life connection. It could have been someone that you thought was your twin flame, definitely a soulmate connection. All of them to me are soulmate connections because they have something to do in this life for us. They have lessons to teach us. But you want something that's more traditional is what it feels like. You really want to focus on having that kind of tradition. Either you want a family and you want somebody who's ready to settle down, but you want someone who feels like you've known them from a past life, a twin flame or soulmate connection, something that's really super deep, trustworthy, just really grounded is what I'm feeling. Okay, Cancer, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you'd like a personal, that information is in the description box below. Please do like, share, and comment. That really helps me out, and I so appreciate you all. I hope you have a beautiful month. I'll see you in next week's video. Take care. Lots of love.